Welcome back, everyone, to a cast of players, the Chronicles of Pirates, as it would seem, for you are attempting to steal
a ship.
a ship.
Steal a ship.
Yar.
Nice.
And so you are intending to get across the sea to the Black Peninsula, to the city of Exemplar's Landing, where the friend of Tracem has informed you that a number of illicit magical goods are being traded at an auction being held at the summer house of the Martwick family. Good people! And so, in order to get across the seas, the friend has informed you that, unfortunately, his crew have been docked. Forcibly, it seems. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, you have also met with the mayor of Tracem, Mayor Darius Lebois, who informed you that as of tomorrow there is a new ship, the Emerald Drake, which is being blessed and shipped out, although you don't know quite where to yet. However, you intend for its maiden voyage to be across the sea to the Black Peninsula. And you have determined a number of different ways of trying to obtain said ship. The friend will offer you services of crew. You are waiting for his, what seems to be his right-hand man, Sven Torbard, in obtaining the crew for you, rounding them up and meeting you at the docks as at sundown is what you have relayed to him. During the course of the day itself, I presume that you have attempted to make plans.
We've literally just been down the pub.
Yeah.
We've had so much discussion about this. In real life, we had to go to the pub to figure out how to take this.
Yeah, we discovered the sickle. We found one locally.
Yeah, a real sickle.
A real sickle.
Yeah.
We have a plan, though.
We do have a plan.
We do have a plan.
Yes.
A solid plan.
Watertight.
Minimal explosions as well, I might add.
Not a single explosion planned. I mean, unplanned explosions notwithstanding.
Even better.
So, during the course of the day, if there's any supplies, things like that, you have obtained all of them as well. What is it that you would like to do to begin the kickoff of this plan?
Why don't you take us through it? Because this is your story arc.
Are you saying that I might be captain of this vessel?
Well, yeah, we're going on Operation Kill
Captain
Mummy
Markwick.
and Daddy.
Yeah. So Captain Markwick's plan is as follows. You're going to go to the alchemist, our friend from earlier in the series.
What's her name again? Brenda Ballywick.
Oh, Brenda.
Oh, Brenda Ballywick. You're going to then get yourself some ingredients to make what we're reliably informed can be a quite potent sleeping beverage to help you through the night. I will then persuade the guardsmen to take some of this beverage to knock them out. In the meantime, we will also have gone to the mayor. I'm going to tell the mayor where the friend is and tell him the friend is leaving post-haste and he must send a vast bastion of guardsmen to arrest the friend and sort him out. And then, once everyone is distracted, you, the cat, and Acacia will head with the crew onto the boat. We will then sneak past the sleeping guards and we will set sail over the sunset.
Perfect.
So no fires, no explosions.
No bloodshed.
Not that we know of.
Other than unintended ones.
I don't like how much you're saying unintended explosions. It feels like you're intending
I
some
am
explosions.
preparing for any possibility.
But first, I guess we need to go talk to them there.
Okay.
I'm going to go speak to Brenda. Goodbye.
I will come with you guys. No, I'm terrible at persuasion. I'm coming with you.
Oh. For an unexpected explosion?
Yes.
Okay.
Quite possibly.
Got a Brenda's after all.
You're like,
I can't lie, so I won't come to the mayor with you.
Okay. Well, we've split the party, everyone. Yeah.
This is the first time we split the party?
No, we've done it.
No.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
always the best plans.
to the south.
Yes.
In the noble district, you head back to the mayoral manor. You approach the gate. One of the men is there. Mr. Martwick, Mr. Kinclair.
Good day
Just
to
the
you.
two of you, is it, this afternoon?
Just the two of us, yes. We have important news for the mayor.
I see.
Catch my drift.
Do you have an appointment with him? Is he
No.
expecting you?
But he'll be very keen to hear this information.
Yes, he would.
You sound like Riff Raff from the Rocky Horror Show.
No. Wait here. Wait here. And he disappears off into the house. A few minutes pass. He returns. The master will see. He unlocks the gate. So, follow me. Takes you back through. He takes you upstairs this time into an office. The mayor is there by himself, just working away at some few things. He's like, come on in. Please take a seat. He points to the black suited man. Chiefs. I'll go fetch you drinks, sir. He's like, excellent. See, don't even need to tell him what to do. Heads off down the stairs. Right, close the door behind you. What news do you have?
I close the door and say, well, we do have news.
We do indeed.
We think we know where the friend is, but we were... they concealed our passage to him. But...
We are quite astute and observant of our surroundings, and when we were there, we noticed quite a few key details about his surroundings that might make it easier for you to find. However, you will have to move with quite haste, for I believe he's due to depart.
Tomorrow.
He wants to get out of town.
Tomorrow.
And he's heavily guarded as well.
Could you both make a deception check for me, please?
Oh!
Your
That's why I
wheelhouse?
didn't go.
Oh, I'm not the same as you.
Oh, that's weird.
22 is my deception.
Mine's 19, but both quite deceiving.
He
Thank God it's just the two of us.
Try to give you your best chance.
so inconsiderate, that man. Why tomorrow? Okay. How many men do you think he has guarding him?
At least, what?
10, 15?
I counted over 20, but
I was inside. You got a bit more of a better look at the surroundings.
at least 20, I'd say.
Damn.
Well armed as well.
Yes, I imagine quite experienced as well.
And he told you he was leaving tomorrow.
Well, that's
Yes,
what he
they're
said, because he
packing
tried to give
boxes.
us another job. And
Seemed to want to get that operation on the road.
anyway, that's the information.
Do you know where he is?
Yes, this is the forest we believe he's in. I point to the forest that he's not in.
Yeah. At this point, he's pulled out a map.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
this point of the local
We
area.
believe he's here. He's about 3-4 hours into the forest, for as far as we could tell. And it's about an hour and a half there on the road.
Did he tell you what time he was leaving tomorrow?
No.
He was quite elusive. I think he wanted to keep the things to a minimum. We managed to observe what he was getting rid of.
And what was he packing up?
Arms, coins, that kind of thing. Seems like he's trying to move his operation elsewhere.
And something called, what's that gunpowder thing called?
Oh, the fullness.
Yeah, fullness. He had a lot of fullness.
A lot of fullness. An alarming amount of fullness.
Crates of the stuff.
Could you both make another deception check, please?
I would
10.
like to be a human.
Yeah, you can use your lucky.
It's the same. It's a 9.
A 9?
overall.
10.
If he was packing up that much fullness at once, he can't be leaving too early. It needs to be packed properly, carefully. You'll have until the afternoon. And you're quite sure it was here.
Look, let's say 90%.
I'm not sure if it's enough to go on. I need to send more investigations there before I can be sure to commit.
Based on where they were located, it seemed like a wooded area, quite a lot of clearings. If you took enough men, you could probably rush the encampment, catch them unawares. You wouldn't even have time to move. Based on the garrisons you've got here, 2/3 of your men, you'll be able to clear it out this evening.
You want me to send 2/3 of my men?
Sheer force. Guarantee it. They'll probably surrender before they have a chance to fire a shot.
Could you make a persuasion check, please?
He's got a good point.
He does.
Quite fun watching.
I would like to use my luck.
Use lucky, yep.
Oh!
That's a good point. You two both have lucky, because everyone's level 5. Now your proficiency has gone up. You both get an additional use of lucky per day. So you get
Praise the
you
god
get
thing.
3 uses of lucky now, because it's based on your proficiency.
I've used my human.
19 total.
Oh no, 24 total.
Oh, 20. Good. Yeah, he's like, you do make an excellent point. Sheer force, shock and awe.
Yes, indeed.
90%.
Yeah, 90%.
Tell you what.
What's he gonna say?
I'm so excited.
I will send the guard there in force. When I have word that we've captured him, I will ensure that your payment is swift and on time.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but those weren't the terms of our contract.
In terms of your contract for information of his whereabouts, 90% is not his whereabouts. It is a 90% chance of his whereabouts.
I would argue we should have 90% of the contract.
Not how it works. I can give you 10%.
Oh yes, that's how numbers work.
I think that is fair compensation for time spent.
Okay, 10% then.
I will.
Reasonable.
Yeah, he turns around. He goes to one of the paintings behind him. Safe. He opens it and he takes out 10 stacks, so 200 gold pieces. He's giving you 10% for everyone, not just for you two. A pleasure doing business, and once we have his capture, then the other 1,800 will, of course, be yours. But as I'm sure you're aware, given that this will be an undertaking of the guard of the utmost discretion, you were never here.
Of course. Totally understand. And good hunting. Do let us know.
I will have to send word to the captain of the guard immediately. How far away did you say? 3 to 4 hours? We could attack under the cover of night. If you could meet with them all at 9 p.m, then we can strike, get there at just gone midnight then. At that point, you can show them the way.
What time's sundown?
About 8.
9 p.m.
It'll take a few hours to gather the guard.
Well, hang on just a moment.
We need a little bit of rest. It was a big day.
It's been a big day.
Maybe we could leave at 10. If you get all of the soldiers ready at the gate at 8.
We would at least
We'll get there as soon as we can after that.
And you want me to have the guard just standing around for 2? How fast can you all ride?
Besides the point of riding, our original contract was to locate the person. If you want us to get into harm's way and lead these combatants, I would like a senior military salary up front.
You have to appreciate it from my point of view. You have given me information, and for that I am most appreciative. However,
that was the stipulation of the contract. It doesn't say here, Gregor's going to get shot at, potentially maimed and attacked.
no, you're correct, it does not.
That comes
Mr.
with
Mark.
extra money.
It does not say that. However, it does also say that under the writ of provision of working here, you will assist in the leading and the direction. And I am not a military strategist, but mighty heroes such as yourselves would be able to lead the guard to where they need to go, yes?
Yes, I'm sure
Work
we can.
alongside our fine men and women of the town's guard. Captain, tell him where to go.
Where would the muster point be?
The muster point will be at the southern gate.
I'm not sure our colleagues would be up for going, to be honest.
I'm a masterful mercenary. Potentially the rest of you could continue, and maybe I will head to the mustering point.
Could you make a stealth check for me, please?
Oh, God. 14?
14. He looks at you.
Sorry, got it, you know, as you come out, I'm missing one of my eyes. The other one took a bit of a clanging as well.
I understand. I meant no offense. Yes.
It's quite all right, you know, military and all that.
Look, the thing is, we've got other jobs we need to do. This wasn't part of the contract, and frankly, your soldiers can deal with this now. We've done our part.
I'm simply asking that you lead them to where they want to go, and then the rest of the payment will be yours upon
We've
successful
shown you
completion.
where to go.
On a map is
And
meaningless.
only accepted 10% of the...
You've only given me 90% of your assurance, which is effectively none.
It's quite all right, we'll figure something out. But if you make sure all the guardsmen are at that southerly mustering point, I'll make sure I'm there to guide the way.
Could you make a persuasion check, please?
No, you'd be by yourself.
Natural 20.
Oh!
So persuasive.
That seems fair. I suppose I don't need all of your companions to lead the way.
You just need the name bearer of Gregor's mighty mercenaries. You get the best one.
Sorry, winces at that.
Very well. 8 o'clock at the southern gate.
Make it 10.
8 o'clock at the southern gate, that is when we are setting out on the road.
Very well, very well. What time is it now? How long does that give me to prepare what I need?
I said 8, I meant 9, that's what he said earlier.
That's fine.
9 o'clock.
We'll meet in the middle.
It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, cool. Perfect. That's just me internalizing that.
Sure.
Very well, I'll meet you there at 9.
Excellent. He stands up. Very well. I have arrangements to make then very swiftly, might I add. Jeeves, if you could fetch me Captain Hanaka, post haste. You hear from down below. Yes, sir. Please, if you could be on your way, I will see you at 9 this evening, Mr. Martwick. Mr. Kincaid, a pleasure doing business with you. I hope your other jobs go well.
Thank you. And
Hastily
walk out.
leave.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
At the Alchemist,
Okay.
you arrive. The windows are still, one of them is boarded up from your previous escapades there. You enter.
Did you ever relay the escapades to us?
I think I was
I think it was implied.
I was quite sooty.
Yeah.
Heard the explosion in the
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
You enter. Well, hello there, Mr. Kell again. Hello. Hello.
Oh, Brenda, hello.
Hello there. Hello. Oh, you've brought your daughter to work day. Huh?
Yes, hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Acacia.
Acacia Kell, lovely to meet you. Oh. Tell me, what can I do for you today?
Yes. Listen, Brenda, I need some, well, ideally, if you have some pre-prepared. Poor Acacia here is struggling to sleep.
Oh, my dear. She takes your
Terrible.
hand. Oh, so awful, the insomnia. It hits us all at the worst possible times.
I haven't slept in days.
Oh, no.
Now, listen here, Brenda. Acacia has an incredibly strong constitution. So
oh.
we need something quite potent to knock her out. You see?
Oh.
She's very grouchy when she gets tired, so we need
No one
something.
can stand to be around me.
She
anymore.
nods very sagely at this. Just a,
Yes. We need something of the utmost potency, you see. Something sniffable, very pungent, or something, if that's not the case, something that can be drunk instead.
well, I'm not sure if I have anything ready to go immediately, but I could certainly see if I can rustle something up between the two of us.
How long do you think that might take?
Oh, well, it depends if you're talking
We're in a
about...
bit of a rush. As I said, she's incredibly grumpy.
Well, last time we rushed, it'd be bad for my windows.
This is you.
Yes, your father was a bit of a loose cannon.
That sounds just like you, Dad.
Well,
Never again.
I suppose we could rustle up some fairy's breath.
Oh, yes.
That is very potent sleeping stuff.
Yes.
It'll take a little while. Obviously, we would need to discuss payment terms, expensive ingredients, of course.
Well, yes, that's fine, of course. How long do you think? What's the time? 4 o'clock?
It's about 4 o'clock. Yeah, this is concurrently. Maybe hour to mix, 2 hours to brew, another hour to cool before ingestion. Maybe 8 o'clock, but we would need to get started right away.
Yes, very well. How much do we owe you, please?
Well, for all the varying things that I'll throw in the glass vials for free.
Oh, yes.
We're probably looking at maybe, and then plus time, plus overtime, of course, my dear.
Overtime?
Of course, I close at 6.
Oh, yes, fair enough.
Yes, what do you think I do? Work through the night?
Well, we can't have that, can we? No.
Appreciate your service.
Oh, yeah, probably looking at... She pulls out a, like an abacus. And you'd want it as a rush job, of course. There's lots of beads moving over from one side to the other. I'll give you,
Yes?
scholar's discount, shall we call it, 250 gold pieces
Good grief.
for one dose.
One?
How many do you need? How bad is the sleep day?
I haven't slept in days.
We'll need quite a bit there. How many
Seems to be
days?
fading away, Brenda.
How many days would you like to sleep?
For many.
Define many.
Quite possibly a few days.
A few days.
Probably 2.
Yes.
Probably 2.
2
I
sounds
feel like
nice.
2 would be about right,
Yeah.
yes.
2. Okay, well, we could do it as part of a batch, so we'll call it 400.
Oh, Brenda, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm sorry, but they're very expensive ingredients.
Brenda, tell me, how much money do I have?
I don't know. That is up to you to determine.
We'll make it work. We'll make it, yeah. I appreciate the discount and the rush is the utmost important. If we could have it done by 7:30, that will give us, yes?
But I could.
I don't think she can.
I mean, you could pick it up at 7:30, but still need to cool. So how desperate are you to sleep, my
We
dear?
can allow it to cool while we're journeying back.
Yes.
So brave.
Yes.
She's powering through, the poor dear.
Yes.
Someone's finally noticed.
Yes. That's fine. We can make that work, can't we?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, very well.
She's
She's very polite, isn't she?
You've raised her well.
Yes.
She's a. Please, if you could sign the invoice here. And she quickly scribbles something down, slides it over to you. You sign it back, slide it back.
No, I wasn't finished. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You do these
Eager
things
to get
properly.
started.
Well, you know, I need to do it the right way, don't we?
She looks at her. Everything seems to be in order. If I could take the payment.
Yes.
Thank you. Puts it in underneath in a lockbox underneath the till. She then
Oh, the goggles
puts
are
her
on.
goggles on.
A stout professional, as always. Well done, Brenda.
I'm off to work, dear.
Oh, there she goes.
Please, you might want to leave. It's going to get quite pungent in here.
Yes, batten down the hatches,
Return
Brenda.
at 7:30. I will lock the door so I am not disturbed in this task of utmost importance.
My goodness.
And you leave, and she bolts the door behind you. About 30 seconds later, you can hear her from inside. You're like,
Well, that was an experience.
Yes, she's very good at her work, you know.
Yes?
Yeah.
You think it will work?
What?
You think it will work?
What?
The potion.
Yes, I think it probably will, yes.
And
She's
it'll
very good.
Be enough for the guards?
Oh, yes. That'll knock out 2 guards twice their size. Easy peasy. The only thing we need to do is figure out a way for them to actually ingest it.
back outside the mayor's house, you've been escorted out by the butler in black, who has been referred to as Jeeves, but you're pretty confident his name is not Jeeves.
Pretty sure his name's Riff Raff.
He gives you a nod. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I keep writing.
Southern Gate.
It's because one plan is at 8 o'clock, the other plan's at 9 o'clock, and I am, as the GM, is getting very confused. 9 o'clock sharp at the southern gate.
Indeed.
Don't keep the mayor waiting.
You can tell the guard, look for the man in the quite resplendent plumage in his hat. My hat. Look how nice it is.
Of course, sir. Bear in mind, at this point, your hat has seen better days.
It's definitely
Like,
seen
I
better
imagine
days.
there's maybe 2 bits of feathers left
Yeah.
on the end of it. He gives you a bow and closes the gate behind you.
Once we're out of earshot.
Yeah,
We need to head into town.
We sure do. What is your plan? Just not to turn up?
Well, if when we meet the crew, Sven, or even we could go to one of these fine establishments here, we can get someone, we give them my hat and my cloak and an eye patch. Who's to say it's not Gregor Martwick? Those guardsmen have never seen me before in my life.
Now that's a good
Cooking that
idea.
one.
At least then someone's leading them somewhere. I don't care what happens to the poor soul. We'll give him 100 coins. He'll be happy as a clam.
A new story arc opens. Gregor's hat.
Yeah, where it is.
But in the meantime, we've got about an hour and a half before the shop's closed, and I'd quite like a hat of my own. I'm giving away mine.
Okay, let's do it.
You're getting a new hat.
You're going shopping.
Very good. Essential shopping. Getting essentials. Houghton cat.
Funny enough, I'm going to get a hope. So, yeah, I'm going to get a hope. And
What did you look like under the hat? What's going on there?
It's like moustache,
seen him.
goatee.
I thought you've always worn a hat.
but even when he's sleeping.
He does the Indiana Jones
I
thing.
do the I'm pretty much always in my hat.
Okay.
My hat and cloak and eye patch are probably how you would. That's the guy they're
Do
looking
you
for.
have hair under there?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I've got fairly longish hair. It's grey.
Is it curly?
Yeah, pretty curly. It's very unkempt.
How old
Smells of
How
booze.
old are you?
Probably like mid to late 40s.
Yeah, okay.
Been around the block a few times.
Yeah.
Anyway, needless to say, we can get someone to wear my clothes and recreate this delightful visage. God's never met me in person.
So you're
Didn't the mayor say he would be there?
No, he said the captain of the guard would be there.
Well, I'm pretty sure the mayor said he would be
The mayor said he would see you there at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
No, this is because I also had this is out of character. I also had your idea, but I was like, well, the mayor's going to be there, and he does know what you
But it
look
will
like.
be dark.
You could be armoured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have such a distinct
A
voice.
mask, yeah.
Travelling mask?
The mayor's
Gonna be
going
a
to be there.
mute.
Get yourself a helmet. It's fine.
Yeah. Gregor's mighty helmet.
This is where I open my coat and look down at the fullness. You're like, no! No!
The problem is, he's got hello.
So the mayor's gonna be there.
It's a oh my god.
What? has happened to our plan?
Oh,
So
Did you even have a plan?
I really didn't remember the map was
Yeah,
going to
this
be
is why I
there.
was trying to convince him that we are not going to be there, and it's on him.
That'll be fine.
Okay, it's fine. It's.
Is it fine?
I'll just have to give someone elocution lessons.
So are you going shopping for a hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going shopping for a coat.
Either way, it sounds like we might die soon.
Why are
so
you
I
going
could
shopping?
get his hoe and his cat.
It's going to be nice going shopping.
It'd be nice to
Need
get a nice
coats.
new
Do
coat.
you get us anything?
No.
So that,
We're spending the money that we just got.
yeah, so that not all of it.
We've spent a lot of money as well.
So
on-
the southern gate, how far is that
I've
from
given
the
you
port?
some of mine
have you?
to pay for it, because you didn't have enough.
I suppose it is a collective account.
If you run at night when there's less people on the street, if you were in like full, I mean, it'd be impressive if you could sprint for 5 minutes, but if you were at like, a military jog, probably 7 to 8 minutes. You'd be cutting it fine.
No, we're going shopping. We are going shopping.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Priorities and all that.
It'll be enough of a distraction.
Yeah.
Gregor can be fashionably late.
Yep.
Gregor can
Yeah.
then turn up.
Yeah.
What are you two doing at this point?
I guess we should probably head back towards the dock and just keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Sort of see if we can see any patterns emerging. See who's coming on and off the old ship. See what the guards are doing.
Could you both make a perception check, please?
That will be a 23.
20.
Oh,
Not natural.
that was very good though.
Unnatural 20.
I've got an idea.
I've also got an idea.
Oh, the ideas are growing.
I've got an idea. Very good idea, actually.
You both see that because by the time you finished up with Brenda, left 4:30 in the afternoon, by the time you get there, you can see, how long do you want to stake out the docks?
Until we need to go back to Brenda's, I assume.
A decent hour
We just
spent.
hang out
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah.
By the dock, oh, how pleasant.
socially.
Yeah.
Over the course of the hour, people begin to leave. Many of the dock workers. You see more guards arrive to take over shift, some guards leaving. From after about an hour, 5:30, there's very few sort of a dock crew there. Guards have pretty much rotated shift at this point, but in that hour you've not seen any new crew or workers arrive. You've seen guards arrive, but the crew seem to be leaving.
Our job
for
is
the
getting
night.
easier.
Important information.
By your count, could you both make a investigation check?
I don't
Oh,
know.
naturally 20! I'm so investigating.
Investigation. 23 again.
Oh, boy!
By your count,
Oh, 23 for me as well.
the by your count, the fresh guard that are there and of the crew that are left, there's maybe 4 crew members left, 4 dock workers,
On the boat,
sort of milling around, almost like finishing up stuff.
looks like they're clocking off.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And of the
quitting time.
guards, there's been there's about 12 guards that have taken on a new, on the night shift, as it were,
Right. Across the entirety of the dock.
that you've seen, yeah.
How
Got
big's
2
the dock?
doses?
Wow, I thought
Well,
there
no,
were
it
2
wasn't.
guards.
It was
Well,
like
there's two at the gate.
Yeah.
But there's other guards which are patrolling the docks.
But those doses were like to sleep for like 2 days. So I'm
Yeah.
sure we could. We don't need to sleep them to sleep for 2 days. We could
And
split
they
it up.
cost 450 gold pieces for those 2.
Guys, we're really
400.
400.
money.
Yeah.
See the
You
box
could
discount.
probably dilute
out,
it a
yeah.
smidge.
I'm assuming we can. If we can't, then
This is
well, I guess we failed.
So
That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I've got to try and disseminate this to the whole dock.
Could you make a medicine check, please?
Yeah.
While I also need to
Oh,
get
no.
this open gate.
I'm going to use a luck reroll.
Human inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your one for the day.
Well, it's better. Did you say medicine?
Yeah.
That is 19.
19. Wow. Okay.
I've got +5 medicine.
Oh damn boy.
Medicine man.
Medicine man.
Yeah.
Herbs.
Yeah, thank you.
Fairy's Whisper, which is what she mentioned, you know is extremely potent.
Yeah.
You would need maybe a shot glass, almost like a cowpole type, medicine cap to knock you out for about 8 hours.
There you go.
She's making you 2 vials, which would probably be the
We've got
equivalent of 600 mils. So you would probably get a good, at that point, 1, 2, 3, 4, times that by 6, that is
4 times 6?
Yes.
24.
24. You'd get 24 doses out of it.
That's twice as much as we need.
Because we're going to be emissaries of the mayor, bringing a nice gift for
He's
everyone
going
for
to be an
doing such a
emissary
great
of the
job.
mayor, giving nice gift to people for doing
Yeah.
such a nice job, because you
double
and
booked
I
myself.
Come on,
are
boys.
terrible people and cannot lie.
Okay. We'll have to see if you're actually going to be available to do said task.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. won't we?
Otherwise, we would manage.
It's just like a GTA 5 mission where we keep switching planes. This is very exciting. Right.
I assume we've bought
During
our
that
hats and
sociable
stuff.
time.
Back in the marketplace.
Yeah.
But you have an idea.
Yeah. So I
Imagine
turn
we're
around to
discussing
him.
this plan.
Listen, why don't we send? Why don't we send a note to the mayor? Say, we're aware we've picked up a tail.
Oh,
We've seen entering your place. We're being followed.
I like this a lot.
If we're a no-show at 8 o'clock, assume that the friend has us.
I like this
9
a lot.
o'clock. I've started
9
a terrible trend now.
If we're not there at 7 o'clock,
I like this a lot.
because that way we just cover our backs, don't we?
Do indeed.
So,
God, being so
friend
smart.
got us. Oh, the friend got us. And
So
then the
you-
friend stole your boat. Oh, what a shit.
So you're okay. So just to establish, you're
the
going
friend
to
got
forge
us
a
and
letter.
then
No,
forced us
we're
onto
right.
the
This is
boat.
from us. This is from us.
Saying we think someone's following us.
We'll pay a messenger.
I like this.
Yeah, to deliver this to the mayor's house, urgent. We could even give it to one of the guards.
So he knows it's me. New hat, old hat goes with the messenger
Yes,
to
yes.
prove the authenticity of the message.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
It's brilliant, and you know it.
I like it.
It's a success, a natural 20.
I just want to because that's your idea. Gregor's idea. So first of all, we obtain 12 chickens.
No, I'm all on board. I watertight.
So
It's
Dorian
marvellous.
starts. Actually, I start to write it, and then I go, maybe you should write this.
Yes, I can. Yes.
Could you both make a preemptive deception check to see?
What, both of them?
Yeah. Your words, his writing.
Okay.
14.
Oh, 18.
No.
17.
No.
Oh, again.
Again?
Again.
Oh! So weird.
You're such
Same
a great
dice roll
pairing.
again.
You guys are
Yeah.
in sync today.
Genuinely
Was
weird.
that 18? Did you say?
14.
14.
Total, sorry.
17.
17. Okay, cool.
My persuasion's up. My deception's actually not very good. This is just fast.
Yeah, you write the letter. There is a post office, messenger service in town, which you find. You ask around for it.
The old reliable
Nice.
service.
Yep. You write the letter. It's sealed with the postmaster general type thing.
Single feather could be.
Yeah, my old feather, because he saw it earlier. Do want my new hat. That has to be part of the plan.
And you're going to ask a messenger to deliver it with your hat.
Yes. There's a sign, so he knows we're not messing with him. That's definitely from me.
What did you write in the letter?
What I said.
Something incredibly persuasive.
No, right. We're going to write in shorthand to make it seem like
In a rush.
we're in a rush. We're being followed.
I might even.
Have picked up a tail.
Bit bluntly.
Have picked up a tail. Realise we're being followed. Friend may be onto us. If
Act
we-
quickly.
act quickly. If we do not show up at 8 o'clock, assume the friend has had it.
9 o'clock, yeah.
9 o'clock.
Yes, I rolled a natural 20.
Cross out 8,
yeah.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, so that. So it's sort of a panicked shorthand,
Yeah.
Okay.
suggesting that
And
we
then-
feel that we are in trouble and that we're being followed
Yeah.
in a
To-
not pleasant way.
And then a note saying to.
Also, here's my hat.
Here's my hat to prove it's from me, not the friend.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. The messenger is holding the hat.
I bet the hat's disgusting as well.
reeks.
Covered in hag guts.
Right.
Slightly singed.
Yeah, he's a bit like. Sure, and to the mayor, yes,
Yes.
very well.
As quick as you can.
Understood. And
And say to the boy, and be careful.
Be very careful.
could you make a persuasion check? Deception check. Deception.
Oh no.
Is that a lucky?
It doesn't matter what it was. It was a reroll. Yes, it was a lucky.
I think,
Did you
like-
say deception?
Deception.
17.
17. Okay, yeah. He like you give him like the dead sort of stare, and you're
There's
like
a,
the
there's a
solemn
sense of
boy.
gravitas
Yeah,
to this.
Understood,
Because then
sir.
it also implies that we're in danger.
Yeah,
and
understood,
Yeah.
sir.
Does he
I presume
question the boy?
you quickly like book it
Yeah.
in the opposite direction
Yeah.
to make it seem.
Godspeed.
Yeah.
Let me very good.
We're in danger.
Okay.
Sadly, we can't turn up.
Sorry, not sorry. See you soon.
Hashtag pirates.
Hashtag pirates, hashtag stealing your boat. Back at the docks, you are observing what's going on. Can you both make a perception check, please?
I absolutely can. Oh, natural 20.
Oh!
Oh,
it's a critical perception!
These new dice, can I just say?
An unnatural 20.
My goodness. Okay. You both are, as you're watching what's the comings and goings, the people leaving, you're making mental notes of roughly how many people there are, what you can gauge from what you've seen. Obviously, you can't see both sides of the ship, but you know you're guessing. You don't see much in the way of water movement.
I feel like I could in the reflection of the ocean waves themselves.
What with an unnatural 20? I mean, maybe if you're a bit.
What about
closer.
with the natural 20?
What you do notice is at the corner of your eye, you begin to see a small congregation of people arriving that are, you know, a bit like, you know, and you catch one of them looking in your direction.
So they're our crew. Are our crew drunk already?
Could you make an insight check?
This is going to be a great time.
What?
Oh boy.
Insight?
That is a 25.
Whoa!
I've never rolled so high.
18.
18. They're putting it on.
Ah, nice.
There's about 5 of them so far. Some of them, they've parked up at like one of the nicer looking establishments.
Yeah.
And you can see some of the serving boys being a bit like, they're just like, come on, let's get some more rounds in here, please. We've got more friends arriving anytime soon. We're going to be drinking all night. That's meant for you. You
I
can
like
tell
these
that's
people.
meant.
Should we go join them?
Well, I would presume they're probably our crew.
I think we should.
We could go and have a little mingle.
So you're going to make a beeline straight for the people?
Where are they drinking?
Maybe we should.
It's sort of like not quite an inn or a pub, but it's
So like an unoccupied table near them.
yeah at this time of day. Yeah,
Go sit
about
at
half
an
5. Like,
unoccupied table.
it's sort of kicking out time for a lot of like workplaces. So you know, it's also Saturday night.
It might help us blend in. Let's go over.
Let's go have a drink.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited for a pirate life.
Simmer down. I'm trying to get you very sleepy.
You guys are there. They're drinking away. They order some food. You can see that there's a bit of uncomfortableness about them as clients at this place. It would be the equivalent of someone from Essex rocking up at a place in Chelsea. They might feel like they belong, but actually they kind of don't.
Like a stag do at an ivy.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy.
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's a bit like they're there, they're spending money, and no one, but like you can tell that the staff are a bit like, you're not our normal clients, but we don't want to say no in case you kind of kick off and it's a bit awkward.
Yeah, nice.
Maybe we should. 'Cause
You also get similar looks,
I presume that we.
We get similar looks.
because he's a dishevelled old man and you're...
You've got a bandolier of
You've got a
knives.
bandolier of knives.
Hey, my knives are all hidden.
That's true.
You have a knife as a hairpin.
That's decorative.
I'm presuming
fashion.
that we've noticed that the staff at this place are a bit like.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. I wonder. Took me by surprise. I wonder if we should have a word with the what's the opposite of patrons?
Staff?
No. The staff. Think of a medieval word for staff.
Staff? Well, I don't know.
The drink smiths.
Wenches.
No, they're serving boys, actually.
Drinksmiths. I quite like Drinksmith.
Maybe to persuade them to not worry about all of this. Make it worth their while, perhaps. Well, in case we get ratted out, we don't know who.
Yes.
Go
Are
on,
you
go.
saying we pay them?
I don't know. Go have a word with them.
Okay. Fine.
How far away from the docks?
I think they
I mean, I presume you've begun to make your
Run
way.
faster!
they're becoming suspicious. It would
They're
be
stopping it up!
Start getting a knife out.
So, I mean, someone
not
has come
getting a
over
knife
to,
out.
like, take an order from you at this point.
Okay, we can talk to them.
Oh yes, very well.
Can I get you anything to drink, eat?
Yes, couple of ales. Yes.
Yes.
And don't worry about all of this lot. They're from out of town. They're having a lovely time, so don't be troubled by them. They're just here. They're stopping off.
Right.
Well, it seems it's very quiet around here. I don't want it to be overwhelmed.
They seem perfectly harmless to me.
Yes, they'll be moving on soon enough.
Ales. Anything to drink?
Yes, 2 ales. Call yourself together. Call yourself a drink smith.
Anything to eat?
Do you serve pies?
We do not.
What do you do?
I don't know why I even...
Why are you even telling them?
You should have just said yes to the pies.
We've made you play most of a town at this stage.
Just say yes to the pies.
But they don't serve pies. This is a nice establishment. Right.
Everywhere serves a pie.
give you... It's a series of, like...
We'll have the specials.
He brings you a special menu.
Seafood if it's a
Yeah, it's seafood.
Okay.
That's fish pie.
Fish pie. It's pretty standard.
Delicious.
We did
You-
a good job. Show us.
Yeah, the crowd at the table, a few more people have started to arrive, and you can hear one of them, who you would surmise to be the leader, is like, come along, sit down, my friends, enjoy. We're here all night. Again, you know this is,
Yes.
but they've made no attempt to contact or bring you over at this stage.
Okay. Shall we go over and talk to them?
I presume you two have.
Are we there yet? Please.
You have arrived. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening at this point. So you have about 2 hours before sundown, about an hour and a half before the fairy's whisper is ready.
I'd like to ask you as to how it's gone your end.
You both relay what it is that's happened.
Starting from the beginning. Yes.
We don't want anyone here to see that we know these fellas, so
Yes, we've not talked to them properly yet. I nearly did, but I changed my mind.
Dorian just looks at you
They seem
dumbfounded.
like a great time.
What is our plan in terms of disseminating your fairy's whisper? What is it called?
Fairy's breath.
That's the one.
So,
Amongst
I've
our
ordered a
friends
particularly potent
over
brew.
there. Marvellous.
It's enough to deal with all of the guards. Now, what we need. Yes?
No, please. I did not mean to interrupt.
What we need to do is make sure that one of us can talk to all of the guards and offer it to them as a good work type thing, a little nightcap for their good shift.
It will need to
All
be
of
mixed
the
with
guards?
something.
Yes, we'll take it over on a tray.
We could beckon them over as, to all come and...
We'll talk to the two
Accept
on
the
the gate.
gift.
They can call everyone over, and then
Makes sense.
Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Splendid. I'll work my magic, I suppose.
Yes.
I mean, you are a man of knowledge about drink. What is best to disseminate in?
Don't know that many people. I suppose we could put it in some sort of bottle of wine.
We'll just put it in some tankards and top it up. It'll be fine.
Yes, take it over to them.
Who could refuse a tankard?
Very true.
You're an hour or so passes. You head back to the alchemists.
Is the building still standing?
Yeah.
Are there any singe marks?
The boarded up window has fallen down.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just carefully step
You-
around it.
Knock on the door, I presume.
You presume correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
very good.
Knock, knock.
A minute or two passes. You then hear like the bolt unlatch, opens it. Again, covered in soot and ash. You can see her hair standing out on, and she's like, "Hello, my dear."
How'd you get on?
We're very nearly done.
Oh.
Come on. It's very volatile stuff at this stage.
To volume? Well, sure.
Do you want to take the risk?
No, okay.
No, that's what I thought.
Are you with me?
Yes.
She enters. The floorboard's like, oh, we just need to wait a few moments for it to finish bubbling away, and then it'll be ready to drink in half an hour. It still needs to cool.
Oh, yes.
You can see this blue liquid bubbling
Looks
away.
quite appetizing.
It's in a huge set of glass tubes, pipettes, all dropping down, bubbling away in a conical flask. Minute or two passes, and then as the last drop, it goes a brilliant purple colour, and she's marvellous, it's done. She takes the pot and begins to slowly pour it into a jug, and then decants it into 2 large vials. She takes them with some metal tongs. You might want to put on some gloves, my dear. Still, she touches it, you can see steam rising off. She's not even corked it yet, it's just swirls of pink and green smoke coming from it. Mm-hmm. Hands the tongue out towards you, sort of at arm's distance.
I'm wearing gloves.
Yeah, it is hot, it is hot. Let it cool, then stopper it.
Yes.
Do you have the stops?
Yes. She hands you the stopper.
Because you're stuck holding the
You
vials.
are currently holding 2 vials. Wonderful doing business with you once again.
Yes, excellent work. Again, thank you, Brenda. A stout professional.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, remember that if ever you need libations, tonics, tinctures, and arm...
Yes, goodbye, Brenda.
Bye!
What? Carefully.
It's fine. The minute that it's begun the cooling process, it's not nearly as volatile.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just don't want him to drop them.
Come on, you, let's go get some sleep.
Okay.
Off we go. Goodbye, Brenda.
Sleepy time.
Sleep well, my dear. I hope it does all the service that you require.
Thank you. She's lovely.
Yes, come on now, back to the dock.
Please don't drop them.
Okay.
Yeah,
I immediately drop them.
Do an athletics check.
you head back to the docks. Back at the docks, the crew of people has now reached, would you believe, around about 25 of them.
Cool, that's a big crew, that is.
Big party.
It's a big ship, though.
They're having a good time.
Ship.
They're having a great time.
A good time.
Have you
And
guys
they are
been having
getting
a great time?
rowdier and rowdier and rowdier.
And what's the time now?
It's about 7:30, so but they left just before 7:30. By the time they re-arrived,
put the
it's
stopper
about 8:45.
in.
At this point, 1 or 2 of them have begun to look over in your direction, and again, you can see they have been drinking, but you know
How much a sailor can drink.
You know how much a sailor can drink. So even though some of them are like knocking them back, you know that they'll be like ready to go if they need to. And 1 or 2 of them are looking over and saying, "Where did your friends go? They've not left you out for all evening to drink by yourself, surely?"
No, not at all. No, they know what they're doing. They're just off running some errands for me, Gregor Martwick, part of Martwick's mighty mercenaries.
Oh, Gregor's mighty mercenaries.
I heard stories.
No, we've heard tales of your exploits. Come-
Exactly.
What? Why don't you come over and take a seat with us? We'd boys, wouldn't we love to hear about it?
We can have a
Love
couple
to hear
beers.
some of your stories, Mr. Martwick.
I used to be in the Navy.
Did you now?
Yes.
Okay. And
Chat to them.
this
It's good rapport.
there's
Keep morale up.
more like clientele that is more suited to the venue have begun to arrive, but they've almost been funneled inside by
Away from the
this,
ruffians.
by the staff.
I imagine you guys come back and it's like a bit in Lord of the Rings. It's like green dragon on the table.
So the one that's brought you over is like, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a true pioneer of the adventuring life here, Gregor Martwick of his mighty mercenary. So, go on, Mr. Martwick, go on. So, tell us the story. Tell us that one about the time at the with the ship.
Yes.
So how did you do it?
How did sorry, I've become a pirate now? Well, it was quite simple, really. What we had to do is we took little dinghy boats out into the river, and then caused somewhat of a distraction, and then we all slipped aboard without anyone noticing. It's quite straightforward, really. The key was speed and efficiency when getting the vessel ready. As soon as we were there, we worked as quickly and as effectively as possible so we could cast off in under 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Oh, that's a heavy ass.
It was hard work.
Yeah, I suspect your crew was of the utmost professionalism.
They were top quality. Such quality I see before me. And
There's glass clinking as a couple of bottles are suddenly smashed.
anyway, let's all have a beer. Friends for life.
We need to go commandeer these rowboats, though, don't we?
Fun. We're sailors. We've got a plus 10 immunity to beer.
No, I'm more meant that we need to go do that.
Oh yeah, we need to do that.
Find the boats.
He's like, well, I mean, you know, I presume that your crew had access to rowboats as well, right? I mean, it would be bad sailors if they didn't.
They would be bad sailors, but I can't remember which one of the crew was in charge of getting the rowboats. It has eluded me. Do you remember, Dorian? I've told you this story before.
Dorian says, I'm pretty sure that the sailors had a bunch of rowboats themselves.
I mean,
They're
well,
sailors.
as I say, they'd be bad sailors if they didn't. And I mean, but I've got to ask. I mean, you did it all in 10 minutes. Is impressive, isn't it? But like, when did it all start? How did you get? Did you give your crew a signal?
Well, I had 2 lieutenants on the dinghies to get them onto the main vessel, and then I put on a show or a distraction for the guardsmen in the port, and let's just say some of the beverages they were drinking or partaking in might have been laced with something a little bit special. So then I could simply wander aboard. As soon as I was aboard, we set sail.
I presume you did it. You started it all quite quickly.
It was pretty quick going. We did wait until it was night time, though, just because, you know, just much easier done.
He finishes his drink, slams it down. Right, lads, I'm bored of this place. Let's go to somewhere a little bit more fun. I'm sure there's a couple of nice places down on the other docks. None of this royal noble nonsense around here. You can see the staff breathing a sigh of relief. They just chuck down a bunch of coins onto the table. Right, off we go. A pleasure hearing your stories, Mr. Martwick. Maybe our paths will cross again sooner than we both think.
The pleasure was all mine, my good sir.
And they leave off down the road singing sea shanties and whatnot. Could you make a perception? You two have arrived at this point. Could you all make a perception check
All
at
of
this
us?
point? Yep.
No, I can't literally, no.
16.
Mine was
One?
5
23.
total.
You two actually, as you're arriving, you pass by and they're like, like all around. And as they pass by, they give you a nod, and almost turning around the corner, they straighten up and are in.
Oh, it's go time.
Like, there's military about it. It's like precision.
I mean, it's just us 4 now.
It's just you four now by the docks.
Right, we should probably figure out how we're getting this new concoction inside the guardsmen.
I'm presuming there's loads of tankards everywhere, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, you and I need to go with the
They have begun clearing them away, but
The boats.
crew.
you can.
Yeah. So, yeah, we, as soon as Acacia arrives, to say, let's follow those people then, shall we?
We'll head off.
How long does it take to kick in?
Like,
It's pretty quick.
yeah, not long, less than a minute.
Okay, so we don't want to be handing them out in case people start falling over.
No, we need to give them.
Bring
we
them
need
all
to-
round.
We need to make a ceremony of it.
Yes.
We can say it's a very special ancient recipe. You have to do in a very certain specific way. For the fun!
I like this.
Yes.
Well, maybe if I bring them over,
I'm gathering up like 12 tankards.
if I bring them over and you give them the beverage,
Yes.
I can get them celebrating. We say it's a gift.
Perfect. That's exactly
Yes?
what I thought. Yes.
Marvelous.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Well, go on then.
Are we doing it now?
Why not?
Are we not waiting for the sun to set?
It'll be not. Oh,
Is the sun set
Probably
at
want the
this point?
crew in position,
Sun
don't
has
we?
begun to set.
Let's wait. Let's wait.
Probably
The
another 10
opportune
minutes.
moment.
Yes.
You two catch up with the group, and as you almost move in line with them, you're Mr. Kincaid, Miss Bardi. I presume that we're going to be taking that ship tonight then.
That's right.
What's the plan?
Yeah, you hear like just a whole bunch of giggling. Like you can tell that they've got a bit of not like pent up anger, but it's that whole thing of they're sailors who have been forcibly dry docked.
Yeah.
They're wanting that revenge, and like stealing a boat is like 10 minutes. Your friend says.
Have you got a couple of rowboats that we can get?
Aye, where do you think we're going? We'll go down to the normal dock, and our boats are dry docked, but they're not exactly under too heavily armed guard. One or two of them ain't gonna stand in our way for us getting our things. By the time that they've noticed that we're not even on the ship and rowing out, it's too late.
Okay. Could go.
Maybe hide us amongst you so they don't know we're with you.
We could pick you up further down the dock if that's easier rather than hiding.
That might be wise.
Yeah, good idea.
You split off and you head down dock past the notice board where you originally picked up the first jobs. You carry on going down past all the little sort of,
How early we were on our
port-front
journey.
cafes and bars. It's busy. It's the equivalent of a Saturday night. Especially like when you've been abroad and you go to like a proper tourist town. There's beachfront restaurants and bars and all that. It's bustling. It's busy. You can get lost in a crowd. You also notice that the guard presence is somewhat reduced compared to normal, although there is still a guard presence.
Yes. Have guards started leaving the port to go muster at the south gate? Oh,
Not the port.
okay.
You head down to the end of the dock and wait there. Back at the Royal Docks,
Is it showtime?
Espionage music
sun-
intensifies.
the sun has gone down. The Mission Impossible theme does indeed start playing.
So once they're out for the count, how long are they out for?
like
Hours.
Yeah.
Hours.
It's like a full night's sleep in a shop.
Right.
That sounds amazing.
So we need to wait until
You know it's a fantasy world when 8 hours of good sleep is guaranteed every night.
a full rest. Will we be able to see the boats heading towards the main boat?
Not unless they light up.
Presumably we would have discussed if you guys were getting on the boat first before we start knocking the guards out.
You would have discussed
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
I presume
So
that's
we
how
would
it
have been
do.
getting on the boat first, I assume,
Yeah.
and I would also have been like, well, once we're on the boat, I will send my cat out
Yes,
into the
cool.
dock.
And then
Because
So
we've
you
established
know we're
that there's
there.
no one on the boat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And no one's going to be suspicious
Yeah.
of the cat walking around a dock.
You would have relayed that
Yeah.
the crew that is left at the dock that and haven't left during the time that you were there. Skeleton crew, maybe 4 people, and about 12 guards. You know the numbers, and you know they may be on the boat. They might be doing stuff inside the boat. You don't know. But the point being is that it is not full day shift.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. So once we see the cat, then we know they're in position.
We just hear a loud yowling.
At the end of the dock, you hear the gentle sloshing of a number of rowboats. About 6 to each rowboat. This is about, 5 rowboats. 1 or 2 of them have less space for you two. You hear from below you the... I can't whistle very well, apparently. And you, thank you, said the sailor. You look down and they are just below you at the docks.
Yeah, bored.
Yep. Yep.
Could you both make an athletics check? Oh no! You stack it in front of you and you found sailor friends.
No, I
18.
don't. 18. Also 18.
Twinsies.
Yeah, you kind of boom, boom, and they're like...
I mean, I'm
sort of like
very
the
graceful,
nod
I'll
of
have
like,
you know.
you can almost tell there was an element of them which is, that's a shame. Hoping you were going to stack it. And you begin to slowly row down. It does take about half an hour, so it's getting close to about 7:30. 20 to 9 at this point. So you don't have a lot of time. But you do arrive, and there is no presence on the sea as you can tell that yes, they're sailors. You can tell that they've done some pretty shady stuff because they are rowing in a way that is like they're rowing a wave goes, row. They're rowing, like every row is in time with the sloshing of the waves as it's going up into the docks and hitting the pier. So they are doing this very stealthily.
Come on, my lads.
And you do
Learn
eventually
something from these guys.
arrive alongside the ship. You send Acacia up? Yeah. Yeah, she's...
And then look through her eyes and see.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's on the end of the ship. Please put her on the end of the ship.
What end?
That side.
This side?
Yeah, you kind of summon her there. She begins to trot down towards, and you've told her the plan, I presume?
Yes.
And as she gets to the dock itself, the pier, she begins,
Yowling.
cat outside wanting to be let in.
Nice. The signal, essentially. Right. Okay. Would they have heard me discussing with the guardsmen have heard me chatting to the sailors?
No, they're a little bit further away. They're not like on top of you. They're in eyesight, but maybe not earshot.
Because I'm thinking it's not the best idea to say I'm Gregor Martin in case they're like, aren't you the guy supposed to be leading us out this whole way? But I have a plan, which I will now tell Gideon. I'm thinking, I say my name's Henrik Hawthorne. I go down there and tell them like I am equerry to the mayor, and because this is the evening before the maiden voyage of this ship, and they've done such a good job of guarding it, the mayor has brought down tankards for them to ingest lovely, lovely beer. However, it's a special vintage, hence the slightly different flavour. So if you could come with me and prepare said beverages and help me disseminate them amongst the crowd, I'll gather them towards us, make sure they get their beers, then hopefully they sup from the delicious drink, and then they go sleepy bye-byes.
Spot on. Yes, they'll, they all need to have it at about the same time, because if one starts dropping and the others haven't had a sip yet, they might cause arouse suspicion. So we'll have to add some kind of pizzazz.
Do a cheers or something.
Yes, that would work.
Okay, could you also prepare 2 non-sleepy drafts?
I'm one step ahead of you. I have
Marvellous.
Don't give
2
them big
more
stuff.
than we need.
Okay, are we doing this?
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go.
You approach the front gate.
Please don't make yourself fall asleep.
I imagine, have we got like a
Hang on.
box of beers or
There
something?
we go.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh.
They approach the 2 men standing there, shielding. Evening, sir.
Good evening to you. I am Henrik Hawthorne, and I am equerry to the mayor who wanted to reward you and all of your colleagues for the fine exemplary job you have been doing thus far in guarding this wonderful vessel. Could you please gather together your friends? Please, quick now. We've got a jolly, lovely reward for you all.
I'm sorry, what was the name, sir?
Henrik Hawthorne.
He looks at him.
I'm fairly new to the area. I'm a proprietor of marvelous drinks and all the rest of it, and he has selected me to give you a brilliant reward for your hard work.
Do you?
Look, it's a
Sorry,
nice
sir,
beer.
we've not been told of any such thing, Mr. Horwitz. Hawthorne.
He wanted to surprise you because you've been doing such a good job of looking after this vessel. It is, after all, the last night you'll need to do this because I believe it sets sail on the morrow.
You are well informed, sir. Do you have any form of documentation,
I do indeed.
identification?
And I'm going to whip out the thing with the seal on it. Look there, a writ from the mayor himself. And put it back in my coat very quickly.
I'm sorry, sir. That was too quick. I'm going to have to actually look at the writ. And your name, sir?
My name is Gideon Kell.
Right.
I
think it's quite all right if you give me one of the I've got one of the not sleepy beers.
Yes.
Sip. I go, would you like to sample some of this delightful beer? This is the non-sleepy draft.
You've just taken a sip. Could you make a deception check, please?
A 20.
Oh! He watches you. Yep, no beer. He's like, oh, it is nice that.
It's good vintage, isn't it?
They're called Brenda's bombshells.
Please do it. If you can gather your men, we'll do a cheers all together. Celebrate the fact this wonderful vessel is sailing off tomorrow.
I appreciate it. If I could just see that writ, please, just to ensure that everything is being done above board before I gather my companions.
This one?
Yeah, he takes a squint.
And then
Could you make a deception check, please? Sorry, a sleight of hand check. Sleight of hand.
Ooh! A 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, he's like. It does have the seal on it. Come on, Barry. It's fine. One drink isn't going to hurt. Who are you going to tell? Mr.
Hawthorne!
Hawthorne.
Henrik Hawthorne!
And Mr. Kell.
No, you were a bit.
Idiot.
Look,
Get you go.
no, we generally don't tend to drink on duty.
Of course, you're all men of honour, but this is a celebratory occasion.
Well, we are on the night. Yeah, I know. We don't even get to see the ship being moored out.
Exactly, that's why he requested I come down here this evening, because you won't be part of the festivities. You'll be resting, you see.
Also,
After a
you
job well done.
You only get in trouble with the mayor, and he's provided you with these Brenda's bombshells himself, so.
Could you make a deception check?
An excellent point from my usually silent friend.
Oh, damn, boy. There's a lot of natural 20s today. Hey!
Brenda's bombshell!
I'm not sure if I've heard of Brenda's Bombshells. Is that like a new brewer or something?
Yes,
No,
it's.
Brenda. I think Brenda's the. Isn't she the?
The alchemist, yes.
Yeah.
I've been working with her on something a little bit special to celebrate this almighty occasion.
So many things to celebrate.
Could you make a deception check, please?
So stressed.
I think you have one more lucky.
I think
Yeah, they're right.
I've used my human, I've used my luck.
Because you got 3 lucky points per long rest. I'm sure you've used 2 already today. Four. Brenda's an alchemist, not a brewer, though.
That's why they're so special. Gifts from Mother Nature herself, underground. Sprouting from beneath the grass, presenting its wonderful bounty just for you and your companions.
Could you make a deception check, please? In fact, no, persuasion check. Persuasion check.
It couldn't get any better than that. What did you say? Persuasion. -1? God damn it. It's still an 18.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, the other one looks like, look, Barry, alchemy and brewery is the same thing.
Come on, Barry. It's a special sort of evening. Want to send the old girl off? You should probably celebrate as well. Brenda bumps. Brenda bumps. Brenda bumps.
Brenda bombs! Brenda bombs!
It feels like I'm back at uni and they've just put on like Jägermeister, but Jäger bombs for like 4 for a $5.
Would you like this new chant?
He looks at. Oh, one won't hurt us, but no, it won't. Come on, man. I'll go get the others. All right.
Come on, bring them all around. We'll do a cheers together. Celebrate.
Yes, don't make sure we don't leave anyone out.
Bad luck.
Mr. Hardwick.
Hawthorne!
Mr. Kell.
Yes, that's me, Gideon Kell.
All right, fine, but we won't. Look, we can't do it out here on show. We'll that here. You know what, why don't we christen the boat ourselves, eh?
On board the ship.
Oh, no, I don't go on the boat. We don't want to get any
Oh
residue.
no, but we can't. We're not going to do it out here, are we? In front of everyone.
That's quite
Someone's going to report us.
I've
Come
got
on
a
in.
writ from the mayor.
Come on.
Quite all right, lads.
He,
Stay here.
he unlocks the gate. No, come on in. It's fine. Come on.
Perhaps on the dock. You know, as they used
Yeah,
to do.
I don't want to go on the ship. I ain't got the sea legs. You know,
A couple of Brenda bombs and sea legs.
Once we're done, we'll throw the bottle out of there.
Marvellous idea.
Yeah.
I'll fill them all up.
He goes in, the other one goes and begins gathering up the rest. Takes a few minutes, but eventually they begin to converge. You have 12 guardsmen. One of them does actually go up onto to the ship. Arcturia is wandering around at this point. He goes downstairs. He's like, lads, come on. We've got something a little bit special for the mayor.
It's called a Brenda bomb.
4 of them come up from and like, look out on the deck. They can see all the guards going. All right, let's go find out. What's 5 minutes? We do a break anyway. Yeah, all right, let's go. And the 4 of them begin to leave.
Tell Victoria to. Oh, might be a really bad idea. But they're not on the ship anymore, and it's only you two we then need to get on the ship from that side, so I could just make sure no one else can get on the ship and drop the bridge. I'm not going to do it, that would be really dumb.
I mean, is it done?
Yeah, they're all gonna fall asleep shortly, but otherwise that is a good idea.
Yeah, but you don't have enough.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
You have 12 doses.
They've
4
got
people
enough
just...
doses for 24.
Okay. As long as you've got enough, that's fine.
We don't have enough. That's what this is for.
Don't tell him that!
That's the contingency plan.
It is about
These poor
5
gods.
to 9.
Oh God! Come on now, rally!
Gather around.
The crew have exited the ship. They have gone down the
We should
plank.
start getting onto the ship
I
then.
presume you're going to now give the signal.
Yeah.
You kind of. Yeah. They begin to climb up the ship, and you can see, you can see because everyone's sort of coming towards
Yeah,
you. You can see just these silhouettes being like.
Yeah.
I'm on the ship. I'm on the ship.
I don't have 24 crew. I'm sorry. You now have a crowd of like 16 people, jostling. You see some. They've set, like weapons down. And
Are you
stuff.
handing out beers to the crowd?
Yes.
All handing out beers. Like, no, don't drink it just yet.
Yeah,
We're going to It's incredibly bad luck. 1,000 years of terrible romantic incursions.
You
if
don't
you
want
do
to
it now.
be responsible for the dragon. What is it? Dragon.
Emerald Drake.
The Emerald
might
Drake
sink.
sinking.
Hold your beer. We'll do it all together. Camaraderie. Where's your sense of
What would
passion
Brenda
and love?
So disappointed. You now have a crowd of 16 people, all with a tankard in hand.
Quite a lot of people.
Everybody ready? We'll do it all at once. Are we all ready to have a first Brenda bomb? Now, please do let me know what you think about it.
Yes,
Ready?
feedback would be very highly appreciated.
On the count of 3.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, everyone cheer.
Brenda.
Could the two of you both roll 5d8, please?
5d8. Oh, God, what have we done?
There's 3 for you.
I've
You need
got one.
d8s?
I need one more D8, please.
Oh, Christ.
Oh. Well, do you want a total?
A total, please.
I've got 4 here.
Just re-roll one as well.
26.
7, 8,
No.
9,
Yes,
10,
it is
11,
26.
12, 13, 14, 15,
I have my
16,
dice back
17,
now, please?
18, 19, 20, 21,
Thank
22.
you.
22? 26?
Yes.
One by one. Can I give you a wine? No.
Sorry,
Oh, you've got it.
I've got it. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, they take a sip, one by one. Is that Brenda's bombshell?
Yeah.
Tell Brenda she's got a bloody good bombshell, that's what.
That is our Brenda.
Hello, Brenda.
Yeah. And then you can see just on the end, boom, hit the deck. What the?
Oh, my goodness.
Hang on, what the? Boom, 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 as they all begin to collapse, and almost in unison.
Let's go.
Yes.
Join us on the ship!
Time.
Could you all roll a d20, please?
Oh.
Just a straight d20.
6.
13.
11.
5.
So 11, 16,
13.
29,
6.
35. You.
Ship explodes.
The ship is being rigged, being done.
Gregor's helping.
Oh, yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah.
And you're quite shocked.
Again, these are trained professionals. The anchor's being. Everything's being shipped up. The plank is kicked down. And you, as you're like looking out and keeping an eye, you see on the deck. Oh, God! What? He looks around. You see him like on the floor. He's almost like paralyzed in a way. pulls out like,
Who is this?
this is one of the guards.
Okay.
Oh,
He pulls out something from a pouch. A flare shoots up.
Can we
Can I try and
Can we-
catch the flare?
overboard? Can we chuck him overboard?
he's already
He's
got
already,
the
he's
Oh,
at
it's
the
on
front.
the dock.
Yeah.
Oh, I
The boat's
see.
starting to go like this.
the light, yes.
Which actor is
the light? This light goes up and then a red beam shoots
What?
across.
Brenda!
The crew look up. The lead of them looks. We've got to go.
Yep.
And
Let's go,
The
lads!
ship begins to get out from the dock, but as you're beginning to leave, you hear across the town.
Oh no! Go, speedboat!
Bye, boat. That is the end of the session. You have stolen the ship.
We stole the ship. We're gonna
But
be pirates.
At what cost?
the dosage was not quite strong enough.
You Brenda.
I mean, look, you did have to dilute it, and maybe it had some unfortunate interactions with beverages.
Turn around, you're asleep. No, we miscounted!
Damn it! We did the wrong one. So, what does this mean? Will you be pursued? Will it have repercussions for your destination?
Goodness.
We'll have to find out in the next session. So until that time comes, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you soon.